What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be trying out the brand new Dark Matter Anthony Davis from this NBA Draft #1 picks promo. This card literally is pretty much an exact replica of his 100 overall for a much cheaper price. So if you like 100 overall Anthony Davis or you want to use a high level AD, this is your guy. Now, I will be completely upfront with y'all. I just don't think this card's all that good. And I think that's absolutely worth keeping in mind. But I know there are people who like watching or like using an Anthony Davis card, even if he isn't extremely elite. And I understand that. I mean, he's a Mav. I personally am a fan of AD. Now, I obviously don't love that we traded Luka for him, but point being, I like AD, man. I hope he succeeds as a Mav next year. And I'm obviously happy to have his card. Pulled him for free out of the 10 bucks a couple days ago. So excited to see what the card can do. And we're going to try him out in this video. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. And without further ado, AD 6'10". He's got like a 7'5" wingspan, which helps. 99 offense and defense, 94 3-ball, 95 standing and driving, 98 block, 98 interior, 96 perimeter, 97 rebounding, 94 speed, 96 agility, 95 vert, 95 strength, and 97 stamina. I mean, those are the stats of a pretty much 100 overall. And badge wise, I mean, pretty much the same as well. You go through, he's got pretty much all the key defensive badges: set shot specialist, lightning launch, on ball menace. He's got all the key stuff you want now. Limitless range, pick dodger. Those are probably the two that I'd like to have on Hoff. Maybe slippery off ball as well, shifty shooter. There's a couple badges there that I would add. I would add probably just all these badges if you have the badges extra sitting around. And you know what? All things considered, the card looks pretty solid. Like, I don't think he's a bad card at all. The honest truth is with AD, the reason I don't love his cards is because I just don't like his jumper that much. I think at this point in the year for a 6'10" power forward, it's just not that elite of a shot. It's smooth enough. It's not hard to green, but I'm not going to sit here and say it's this elite level top tier shot either by any means. And so I look at this AD card and I go, I mean, he's kind of limited, to be honest. He's got normal fade, which isn't ideal. His movement is pretty mid. I mean, let's be honest. He's not that good. He doesn't have behind the back. Drag backs, whatever. Dribble style is just Russ dribble style, which is a worse version of Garland. Like, at the end of the day, the card's fine, but he's certainly not spectacular. I don't look at him super impressively or anything, but you know what? If you want to use AD, this is a cheap, very, very affordable and solid option to use. So he's definitely not atrocious. I just don't think he's elite. That being said, I'm interested to use the card regardless, and I'm sure we can have some success with him, especially in salary cap, which is where I'm going to do this gameplay. So without further ado, let's hop into a game. Let's see what this Anthony Davis card can do. Well, we got a heck of a matchup here for Anthony Davis. Michael Olowokandi, who I think is a better card, is our opponent's power forward. So it gives us a great test for sure for this AD card, going up against the 10th rated player in salary cap, apparently. Wow, that's a lot of salary cap to be playing, brother. But let's see how this AD card does against Michael Olowokandi. He's immediately sitting on his center off ball, and never mind. Oh no, the problem with this card is that I'm actually counting on him to be like a primary scorer here, and I'm not sure he's got much of that in him. But we're able to run around first possession, get ourselves an open shot, and I mean, that's a pretty successful start, all things considered. A bucket on the first possession of the game is never going to be a failure, that's for sure. 2-0 lead, we'll take it. AD with the bucket first possession. Let's see if we can keep it going. Have him guard Olowokandi here. Step out on Olo. Yes, sir. Go into the screen. Oh, good move. Good. Oh, and we get blown by. Oh, why did I jump? Why did I jump? I got to get better about that. When I'm not that far trailing the play, I don't need to jump. It's just an over-aggressive gamble sometimes, I think, realistically. But I got to get better to stop doing that, to be honest. Go inside. Delano Banton, easy layup. We'll take the finish. He didn't help off the pop in the literal slightest, so probably not a bad idea there. This dude's actually just running his offense through Galaxy Opal Michael Olowokandi, who, by the way, is better than Anthony Davis is, just in case y'all are wondering. But I mean, that's beside the point, obviously. But oh, good D. Oh, that's Purvis, isn't it? He's not running Olowokandi, he's running Purvis. I'm tripping. What am I saying? I've been saying he's running Olowokandi this whole game. He's running Purvis, so he's got a legit like primary ball handler in his power forward position. This is a bad idea, but it might work, and it did work. We got Purvis dead zoned enough under the basket to where we were able to get ourselves a bucket. And you know what? There you go. We'll take that. Now we got 96 agility, 96 perimeter, 94 speed or whatever it is. Like, plenty to work with this card to where he should be able to at least try to compete defensively. Now he gets run right around there. This is not a very fair matchup. The problem with this card is he's Purvis Ellison sized, but he doesn't do anything Purvis Ellison does on the offensive end of the court besides having Curry escape. You know what I mean? Like, he's just not the same. And unfortunately, that's just the way it works. You know what I mean? Like, this, it kind of is what it is. Try to drive the ball here again, and we just have to try to take advantage of what he can do, which is his size. And even there, drop steps the wrong way. Not gonna finish. Not a lot of SIGs here on this card, and not a jump shot that I really trust either. So using the ball, putting the ball in his hands isn't really a super effective way to go, in my opinion. I don't actually think this guy's he seems pretty basic in terms of the movement he's got. He's got an escape and a dribble style and a size up, and that's about it. That's great defense by AD right there. Well defended on that possession. And let's get into a pick and pop here. I can also dribble, by the way, just so you know, and I low-key can also turn the ball over. Good play, B. I'm a dog. I'm a dog. And I get wide open 3. I'm a dog. I'm tough. What am I doing? I suck. This card isn't good. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. He's not. There are so many better options at this point in the year than a card who just doesn't have a release that you feel confident ever shooting. I mean, he's not even really that much of a threat, to be honest. It's kind of the way I look at it. This dude just X-switch everything, and it's like, yeah, I just lose. He's going to try to X-switch this again, so hopefully I can slip inside of it. That's the best chance we have, and still not going to finish because he's 6'10". I don't know what I like about this card, to be completely honest. What does he do well? He's not extremely elite defensively. Offensively, he's limited at best because he doesn't have really elite movement nor an elite jumper. He's undersized. Y'all tell me. Maybe I'm missing something, but right now I don't feel like I am. I definitely do not feel like I am at all. And look at the shot, dude. It's so easy to contest. I'm done with this gameplay. No. I need to give him a little bit more of a chance. He's got 4 points on 2 of 4. We're getting blown out right now. I kind of want to call the gameplay already because I see what this card is. This feels like almost a pointless gameplay already because this card doesn't have anything good about him really in terms of overall like truly redeeming qualities. I mean, we could just sit here and I could just run around in circles for the next few minutes and try to figure out if I can get points off of that. But the honest truth is trying to play through this card is not an effective strategy. My opponent has a way better salary cap lineup than we do out here. He just doesn't, he's not even a threat off the dribble. My opponent already knows he can just back up and there's like nothing I can do. That's the only way I'm going to score is if I dead zone his power forward. Yeah. Not a good card. When you have 5K Purvis Ellison, who's the same height and just way better in every way. That's a small forward, by the way, as well. Not only a power forward. I don't know why 2K nerfed AD so bad this year, but he really hasn't been great all year. But this card especially just feels like at this point in the year, he's so behind. He doesn't have the size to compete. He doesn't have the release to compete at all. He doesn't really have the dribble sigs to compete. Defensively, he's good, but he's 6'10" with a mediocre player build. Like, I guess that's just how it is, right? It's height rules the game so much that a card like AD is just not going to be that good in general. That's not good defense at all, but whatever. I really don't care. At the end of the day, this card's a pretty easy pass, is what I will say. Unless you just really want to use an affordable AD. Because the honest truth is, this card is... He's not good, and I don't see a world in which he becomes a card. I don't know. I don't think he's not good because I'm using him improperly, is what I will say right now, to be honest. Like, my opponent's a pretty good player here, and it's just against a decent player. AD's just not doing anything on the offensive end of the court. He's basically a liability. So it is what it is. It's not a big deal. It's just kind of what I expected, honestly, but he's mid. You know what I mean? He's mid. That's all it is. So good defensive possession. Contest. He's probably going to green that. He did not. AD with the board. Can we get you one more bucket here, AD, to finish off the video? Escape, downhill drive. I mean, he just doesn't have any speed at all to beat a defender off the dribble. And I get blocked by nothing. I think I just got blocked by air. That's the perfect way to end off a very, very underwhelming and mediocre gameplay from a very underwhelming and mediocre card. I'm done with this video. 6 points, 1 rebound, 3 of 7, 0 1 from 3. The only reason I would use this card is if you are a huge Anthony Davis fan and you want an affordable AD. If that is what you want, then this is your guy. Cheap. He's just as good as his 100 overall. The problem is his 100 overall also sucks. This is not a good card at this point in the year at all. Would not recommend running him in the slightest. He is just very mid. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.